You guys, the housing correction is here, but people are still buying. Why on earth would they do that? One of my favorite phrases, silver lining, and we're about to get into it, but first we need you guys to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss one of our updates.
So what I love about this article is they surveyed a bunch of potential home buyers, what they're gonna do, if there's a recession, are they still gonna buy next year, what is their game plan? And so we've got that data. Let's jump into it.
All right. So according to the survey by Realtor.com, which looked at visitors assessing listings as well as search results, nearly 46% of would-be house buyers told that they are planning to go ahead and purchase a home in the next 6 months, even though recession fears are weighing on prospective buyers. That's higher than the share of buyers who plan to buy in July 2019.
Whoa, that's a big deal right there.
Yeah. So Justin, what are your thoughts on this? I have my thoughts, but let's hear yours.
So, yeah, it's surprising. I would not have thought that many people, because remember the key word in there, Sarah, even though recession fears are weighing on prospective buyers, they're still willing to do that. A couple reasons. The first and foremost is rent is still freaking expensive.
It is.
It's gone up a ton the last 2 years, and it's gonna probably go up another 15 to 18%.
Ouch.
And so even though your mortgage interest rate is gonna be higher when you buy, these people are sick and tired of paying these high rent prices and essentially getting zero equity in return for it.
Absolutely. So my thoughts are what we've been preaching this whole time: marry the house and date the rate. People are very aware that you can always refinance at some point and get that low interest rate again if and when interest rates go back down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
those are great points. So let's kind of see what else the article says. It says the data from the survey shows that some home shoppers are finding silver linings, there's your word, in the form of cooling competition. Danielle Hell, the chief economist at Realtor.com, said in a statement, with inventory levels and options available in smaller, more rural markets, this fall could bring relatively better change to find a home within budget.
Yes. So essentially, people are seeing prices go down, and I've had multiple buyers say this to me. This is kind of the silver lining. It's kind of the silver lining. I keep getting that said to me. It is. It's the silver lining.
And what's great about that is the falling prices. People got to understand, in some areas here in Utah and across the nation, that can be 75, 100 grand cheaper. And so first and foremost, that's awesome if you were to get a $100,000 discount on a home that somebody else just bought 6, 7, 8 months ago for 100 grand more. You're doing really good. When the market does go back up, you're going to be in a very, very, very sweet position. And even if their payment is maybe $1,000 more a month higher than some of these people that bought 6, 7 months, if I asked you the question, would you rather have 100 grand equity or your payment's going to be $1,000 higher for the next 2 years? What would you choose?
I would have the 100 grand equity.
Makes so much sense, right? You're going to spend 24 grand in extra mortgage payments, and then for sure you'll be able to refinance within that time, and you're still 76 grand ahead on that. And so there's a ton of reasons why these people are optimistic about those falling prices.
Absolutely. All right, so the next part that we're going to read to you, 2 in 5 buyers believe that the U.S. economy is already in a recession, but 42% of respondents said the recession will have no effect on their decision to buy a home. In fact, around 27% of buyers are actually more likely to buy amid a recession. That's up from 24.7% from last year.
This one you and I have seen throughout the years. We saw it in 2019, 2020, 2021. People were posting on their social media about this crash that they were waiting for. So tell them what you saw and what they're meaning by this.
So I mean, the crash that they were waiting for, I think, is people just being gun shy from 2008. I think that they thought that something like of that magnitude was going to happen. But in reality, this is the crash that we're in, and it's not a crash at all. It's a correction. And I think people are starting to realize this, because really the only problem, you guys, that we have that needs to go away is inflation. That is the one thing that is causing this. As soon as that goes away, this is going, assuming nothing else catastrophic happens, right? But if everything stays the same, the one thing that needs to go away is inflation. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that. And on top of that, everybody needs a place to live.
Yeah.
They don't want to pay for rent. They don't want to have their rent keep going up.
And it's just like anything, whether it's a Tesla stock, Netflix stock, crypto. Like when you see the high and it just keeps getting higher, a lot of those people are waiting on the sidelines and they're like, crap, I should have bought last year. And then it goes up again, like, crap, I should have bought last year. Yeah. But then when that drop finally happens, now they're licking their chops saying, oh my gosh, like this is what I needed to actually motivate me to get in the ballpark, to get in the game and make that play that I need to do to buy that house, as I use that sports analogy. And so they're motivated for this.
Absolutely.
They are motivated for this because this is what several of those people that we saw posting have been looking for.
They definitely have.
So the rest of the article kind of just goes on to talk about a few other statistics that we're not really going to get into about, people whose credit scores are affected, people who got outbid before, first-time homebuyers that are getting priced out. Those are all things that are true.
Yeah.
Not as many people can qualify.
Right.
Mortgage applications are down.
Yes.
There are definitely weakening signs of the economy.
Yes.
These all can be concerns, but at some point, even if we go into a recession, whether it's 6 months from now, 3 months from now, or a year from now, the market is going to turn back and get hot again. And the people who missed this little window of opportunity are going to miss the boat. And so I'm really proud of a lot of these buyers for staying informed.
Me too.
And understanding that there is an opportunity ahead. So
absolutely.
Closing remarks?
Make sure you guys drop a comment if you guys have any questions, concerns. We love to hear from you guys with your questions, or even if you just have any feedback, if you agree with us, disagree with us, drop a comment.
See ya.